Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys are having a really good summer. Today I just wanted to do something different, and today is just basically going to be like a discussion. So we're just going to have a discussion, and this topic has really been in my heart, and I just thought I should share it. And you can always put your comments and your views in the comment section. So yeah, so this topic is basically about the natural hair community and the black community, and I feel going through this natural hair journey, it's opened my eyes to see different things and different perspective of things. I've basically come to realize that the main issue, I think, with natural hair and people not accepting natural hair is because we don't love our hair enough. We don't understand that our hair is a glory that God has given us, and it's very hard to break that mentality that people have, and people sort of think that, oh, natural hair is all nappy, and the older generation just find it unusual, I guess. But before you can care for your hair, you have to love your hair, you have to love yourself, you have to understand that you're wonderfully made, that God has made you in his own image, and you need to appreciate the beauty that God has given you. And I always say to people that God wouldn't give you the hair if he didn't know it would suit you. So for every single person, for every individual, our hair is so unique to you, and I feel no one else can have your type of hair, and God especially would have given you that type of hair because he knows you can rock that hair, and he knows that you can, do it well, and it will suit you. And one thing that I appreciate about the natural movement is that we're showing example to the younger generations, and showing them that you can truly embrace your hair, embrace yourself, embrace your culture, and that's what I really appreciate. But also I feel that a lot of people are just jumping on this natural hair journey, and they don't fully understand what it actually means to be going natural, or what it entails. Like if you decide to go natural today, it should be because you want to embrace the hair that God has given you. It's because you want to embrace yourself as a person, and also you want to appreciate and show forth the glory of God. And the glory, your hair is your glory. And in 1 Corinthians 11:15 it says, if a woman has long hair, it is a glory unto her, for hair is given to her as a covering. Your hair, your long hair, your short hair that it may be at the moment, is given to you as a covering. And you should obviously, if you want to maintain your hair, you should obviously aim for long hair, because that long hair would also show forth your glory, it would show forth your beauty. Your hair is an accessory that God has given you to show forth your beauty. I feel that a lot of us should understand, when you decide to go on this natural movement, you need to understand that you're not doing it because you see other people doing it, because other people are rocking a twist out, or braid out, or bantu knot. You should do it because first you understand that God has given you that hair. Secondly, you understand that you love your hair. And thirdly, you should fully take on the responsibility that you want to care for your hair. Hair is like a plant. When you plant a tree, you don't see growth in like 2 days, because that's not possible. You need to give it the right conditions. You need to make sure you water the plant. You need to make sure that the plant is getting the nutrients that the plant needs. That's the same with your hair. Like, the most annoying thing that we used to say, or I don't know if people still say it, but what we used to say before, back in the day, was, oh, natural hair doesn't grow, black people's hair don't grow. It does grow. Our hair literally does grow. We're supposed to have like growth, but because we don't do the right things, we assume that it's not growing. Because we're not retaining length, we assume that it's not growing. And what most people used to say is, oh, I can't do my hair like yours because it won't grow, or stuff like that, your hair does grow. Literally, your hair does grow. And I guess that's what made other people as well run to relaxers, because they were like, we want the straight look, we want the straight hair. At least if it's not going to grow, at least let my hair be straight, and let it just be like shoulder length or something. I'll be fine with that. But you don't actually understand that you're damaging the hair that you're supposedly saying it's not growing. That's why when you're relaxed, most of us tend to stay on the same length of hair. Like, we never see growth because we're not maintaining the length that we should be. Another thing that really annoys me, or another thing that people say, that I'm just like, seriously, did you just say that? Did that just come out of your mouth? Like, are you actually being serious? And it's the idea that our hair is not professional. Like, literally, I was talking to my friend, we were like shopping, and then she was like to me, oh, I'm going on work experience, but I can't have she had her hair out at that point in time, but then she was like, oh, I have to wash my hair, but I don't want to carry my hair in an afro because it's not professional. And I was like, girl, did you just say that? Oh no, you didn't. Like, I looked at her and I was like, how can you say that? How can you say the hair on your head is not professional? What do you define as professional? Like, I literally was just pouncing on her, like, what do you actually define as professional? What, the straight hair? Is that what you define as professional? It's because society, or the black community, has defined professional hair to be straight hair. Like, back in the day, our forefathers and our mothers, they had afro hair. They had nothing else but the afro. They had to care for their hair. So you can't tell me that the hair that God has given you on your head is not professional. What are you trying to say? Like, literally, if you really don't know how to style your hair, go on YouTube. There are so many ways to style your hair that can look professional, but saying that your kinks are not professional, that's just being ignorant. I just thought, in my opinion, I do realise is that whatever way you portray yourself to people is how they will accept you. And I guess over time, over the generations, we've always said that our hair can only, look professional when it's straight. We've always said that, and I guess people have accepted it and thought, okay, she's a black woman, why is her hair not straight? Because that's what we've deemed. I don't think it's the non-coloured people that set what professionalism should be or what we should look like. I think we're the one who set it, and if we decide to rock our fro to work and more people are doing that, they will accept it as what we are, which is what we should be. That's what I'm saying, rather than spending so much money on weave and portraying what's not really real, like, because that weave is not really your hair, rather than portraying that, why don't you spend that half of that, £90 you would spend on a Brazilian or Peruvian You can buy hair products for half or even less than that price you're buying for the weave. You can spend that money on buying hair products for your hair to care for your glory, rather than you spending money to get someone else's glory that they've nurtured, that they've cared for in the first place. We just set priorities on the wrong things, and then we complain, and then we're like, oh, it's the Western world, they want us to have straight hair, they want us to have curly hair, but because my hair's kinky, I'm going to slap on a weave, or I'm going to put extensions. I have a lot of friends who are just not confident or not comfortable with their hair. Like, how can even a relaxed person, she would come to school and tell me, oh, I feel so out of place because my hair's out of extensions, my hair's out of weave, so clearly my hair doesn't really look nice. I just feel self-conscious, I feel that people are watching me. But seriously, you don't need to. Whatever way you carry yourself, that's the way people will accept you. So I feel that even when you have your hair out, because you're so used to having it in weave and extensions, it just feels so different to you when it's out and you have to go somewhere. I know someone who can't have her natural hair out for a day if she has to go out. So basically, she'll be putting on extensions, carry it for like 3 months, which you're not even supposed to do, take out the extensions, the next day have it in extensions again. And I always say, you need to give your hair a break. You need to let this hair rest. You're going to get alopecia if you continue. Like, so I just feel that there's nothing wrong with you wearing your hair out. But normally I have my hair like in a fro, and I walk out of my house with my fro, with my head held up high, knowing that yes, this is me, this is my real hair. Like, I'm going to be proud of it. If you don't like it, that's your business. I don't really need your opinion to tell me that. Once you understand your hair, you understand what it can do, what it can't do. You don't do the things it can't do. You don't force your hair to do what it doesn't want to do. And that way, you and your hair will have a happy journey. Like, literally, that's what it is. And then if you need long hair, if that's what you really crave for, if you want hair as long as that Peruvian weave that you always buy, care for it, nurture it. Make sure you do the things that will help it to retain length. And then once it's time, you can straighten your hair and your hair will be as long as that weave. You can flip your hair whatever way you want, but you'll also be satisfied with yourself that you've done the right things, you've done the things that have helped you to get to that stage, and you will glorify God for that. Glory is given unto you. If something is so precious to you, you will care for it so much that you will want to show it to every single person. And that's the same thing with your hair. Once you do what makes your hair happy, once you do what helps you to retain length, you will get to that stage in your hair journey that you want to show off that nice hair that can flip in every direction, like that weave that you would have spent £40 to, you know, 40, 70, 80, 90, 100. I don't know how much people spend on weave, but you know, you would have saved yourself a whole lot. I think I'm just rambling now, but that's what I really wanted to share, that we really, as a community, as a person, you need to love yourself first, love your hair first. And if you really want long hair, if you really desire long hair, pray to God that God, you really did say in the Bible that long hair, it is a glory for her. So Lord, I want you to give me long hair. I want you to help me, give me the resources that I need to have that long hair. So you just need to, you know, feel proud of yourself. This is, our culture should not know that be once diminished. You start embracing yourself, people just have to follow and embrace you too. People just have to bend. I remember when I started my hair journey, everyone was like, you're not going to be able to care for this hair, you're not going to be able to comb it and things like that. But now people are seeing me and people are like, yes, the same people who told me that in the first place are like, yes, I see that it's grown so much, and I really thank God for your life, and I thank God for your hair, and show forth that glory that God has given you. So it's been interesting. Yeah. I hope you've been able to get where I'm coming from, and I just hope that you are able to love, care and enjoy your hair. Bye.